Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Got a good one here today as part of our John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Series. Between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from LA. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Stafford now off the play fake. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Up the gut they go with Williams. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't connect with Puka Nakua, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Shoots away from one. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are often times, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. It could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And we'll take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the shotgun, give to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Going to run again with Swift. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. He'll get 16 yards on that play, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They're on the counter with Swift. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Stafford now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They all try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Williams off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
It's a gain of 20.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First down. Here's Swift. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Spates on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. On play action, here's Williams. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has some room to work. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
They kick the running back in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
1st down from the 42. Straight ahead with Williams. slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stafford back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Puka Nakua. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
The
Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One in behind center with Swift. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Staying grounded with Swift. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. A draw now. This is Swift. Escapes the defender. And he has this down to the 34. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He cuts it to the right sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Kobe Turner on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Intended for Cole.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So on fourth down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 28 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motion man right is Smith. On second down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 43-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up
Making it
third
harder than it
down
needs to be
and
right there.
10.
Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Slot man motioned over. On third down, here's Williams. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Williams to throw here, third and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10. Again, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Brings up second and 1.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
All right, here we go.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Working from the gun, Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Williams to throw on third. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be first down Chicago. Off the play fake, Williams. This is brought in, big gain here for Loveland. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep. Serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He dodged the tackle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Cameron Curl brought him down. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 10-yard line.
On play action, Williams. He brings it in. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Williams from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look. Third and goal, it's Williams. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Escape, and he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown!
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Santos
now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
27, Rams 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams heading out to the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. They'll cobble together a yard there. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Javon Dexter on the stop. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Sanford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for
Devontae Adams, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down throw by Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out come the Rams on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll man manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. On the move, headed right. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7. Now Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's more of the catch out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. This is Swift. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Santos' kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Williams now on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Stafford back to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stafford now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Stafford again. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams on the carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They put a receiver in motion left.
Movement.
They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Me.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Swift, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bears about set to celebrate this win. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running with Swift out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Running right, it's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
All right, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
Here's Stafford. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Well, left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side, hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got his man again. It's Adams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
13 more.
Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Offense is set, first and 10. Stafford throwing again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. It's Stafford once more. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
So the Bears come away with the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.